Welcome back to Crosshair here on the GDQ Hotfix, the show that brings you runs with bullets. First-person shooters, third-person shooters, shmups, bullet hells, lasers, rockets, grenades, paintballs, and shotgun shells. It's got bullets in it. It's got a home here on Crosshair. My name is Dangerous. I'm your host. And if you think you have a run that qualifies for this or any of other Hotfix shows, head on over to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix and fill out the run submission form. And who knows, you may end up on a future episode of this or one of our other Hotfix shows. Folks, we're wasting no time today. We are jumping straight into madness with 2015's Mad Max being run by Clyde. Clyde, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing very good, thank you.
Good to hear. I am excited to see some maximum madness. That's what that means, right? That's what Mad Max stands for?
I think so.
Yeah, did you want to introduce yourself, talk about the run a little bit?
Yeah, I'm Clyde. I've been speedrunning since 2013, and this is the first time I'm ever in a GDQ event, which is really awesome.
Nice.
I'm joined here with my commentator, Kiwi.
Hello, hello.
If they want to and we are going to be running Mad Max. Mad Max is a game released in 2015. A very underrated game. It goes on sale all the time, so if you're ever looking for a new game to play, you could probably pick this up for like $5, $3. It's very cheap. Yeah.
All right, I'm ready to get started if you are.
Yeah, let me just load in.
Chat's hyping up for you.
I think chat's gonna like this one.
Let's hope.
Okay.
All right.
So, time will start on my first input. So, if I can count us down.
Need water.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
So, this is Mad Max. It's an open world game. And the beginning area is going to be very basic. The first 20 minutes, we're kind of just stuck in tutorial land. We're doing some very basic mission objectives. And the story plot, as of right now, is the main bad guy of the game, Scrotus, stole our car, and we want it back, and Max is mad.
Well, I mean, I would be mad too, so.
Here we're just doing some basic things. This is our trusty companion, Chumbucket. He's going to be helping us throughout the run. He's going to be building our car with us. And right now we're just finding some wire for the buggy that we're going to be building. And the main reason why I think this run is so interesting is because it's very different from most other speedruns.
How so?
For one of the missions in the game, to be able to unlock them, we need to reach level legend rank 30. And in order to increase your legend rank, we have to do various different challenges throughout the world. They can be killing a certain number of enemies, doing various challenges like doing jumps and stuff, or clearing some of the races. And so the whole time we're going to be routing around that. And based on the RNG that we get during the game, we're going to be forced to do different things.
Yeah, I think we need, 27 challenges?
Yeah, we need 27 challenges in order to do that. That mission is about 2 hours into the game, maybe a little less. So we have a decent bit before we need to get that.
Yeah, and there's way more than 27 in this game. So while there is a list of challenges that he's going to go for, there are also some backups that he has in mind. But it's an open world game. Literally anything can happen. But there's always some challenge left over that you can go get if everything goes wrong.
There's a cool little skip there. If you roll off that ledge in a very specific way, you'll skip the dialogue from Griffa and allow you to run faster, and it saves 2 seconds.
Was he licking a screwdriver?
My buggy's just over here. Follow me.
I wouldn't question anything that Chum does. He'd
Oh, okay. I guess with a name like that, I should expect anything.
yeah.
This way.
He's interesting. You'll get to know him.
So yeah. So one of the early challenges that I'm going to be going for is killing 8 enemies without taking
Grab
damage.
it up and go.
And back there, I killed 3 enemies, which means that I need to kill 5 more before I can get that challenge. And then I also have to take damage after killing those 8 enemies as well. So the whole time in the very beginning of the game, I'm going to be keeping track of these different challenges. There's a lot going on that isn't necessarily apparent to just a casual viewer, so I'll try to point out as much as I can.
See the camp from up there without risking detection.
That's just something to keep track of at the moment.
Yeah, it's a lot of micromanaging the challenges that he's going for. A lot of these early game missions are exactly that, just setting up for like 5-6 challenges and trying to get some progression through them so that we can finish them off early on, get those Griffith tokens, and spend those on upgrades.
What is this place?
This run is hard enough as is because with 27 challenges, we are essentially, there's a mission very late in the game that has a minimum level cap. And with the challenges that we get, we are barely scraping by. And so some of those later fights are very, very, very difficult because we're just under-leveled, under-upgraded. It's tough. But I think it's really cool because it makes the runners think outside of the box. You're going to see some crazy strats with like gas cans, explosives. It's crazy.
Yeah, and you're always going to be getting different RNG every single run, so every single attempt is completely
We
different.
will liberate her body from a place sad and strange where the chariot
Being woefully underleveled for the entirety of a run sounds like speedrunning, just in general.
Exactly.
Yeah. And we're skipping a lot. So right now we're heading to the graveyard because, as you can see, our car does not really have a body. It's just a frame. And so we need to get that body.
Make it to the graveyard.
It's located in the graveyard. Very fittingly named.
Gotta get some fuel too.
First, we need to grab some fuel. Stop right here. And then another challenge that we need to do is fully looting 5 different scavenging locations. And scavenging locations are these little areas that have like a couple pieces of scrap. And I already got one before when I was getting the wire, and I'll get one here. And so we are at 2 for that. And those are already pre-routed. There's not really any RNG, so at least we don't really have to worry about that.
And those kills are counting towards the challenges, right?
Yep.
Still trying to get 8 kills with no damage.
Yeah, I did take damage after the during the wire fight. Oh,
She's full. But let's bring an extra for refueling or
Okay,
blowing
well.
something up.
I'm trying to pick up this gas can. There we go. Okay.
Max forgot how his hands work, apparently.
So apparently this car is in the wrong spot, so we have to move it an inch to put the gas can in.
Par for the course.
This game's well made.
Now, let us make haste before the nightly hunters return.
Yeah, I did take damage after the wire fight because I got a weird animation thing that threw me into the fire. So I'm back at 3, but there's some enemies coming up here, so shouldn't be any worry.
There's a lot of long drives like these in this game.
Nobody around. The
Here we can do a small little cutscene skip. If you light the gas can too close to this door here, it'll start this cutscene of you
So let's make this
putting
one
the
count.
gas can near the door. But if we just light it up and kind of yeet it over there,
Nice.
you can skip it.
She's cracked open.
Here are speeds capped, and normally we want to stay on the paved roads because the off-road will cap our speed. But since our speed's already capped, we can just kind of take these turns a little tighter.
That makes sense.
Hopefully not run into any walls.
It gets a little tricky with these swinging things. Especially at this point, you really have to be extra careful because
Traps ahead.
I think the car absorbs a lot of damage, but it's totally possible that Max himself can get hurt. And at that point, if you were midway on like a no damage challenge, you just lose it.
Yeah.
And the speed is still capped, but it's eventually without any warning, you should just go back up to full speed.
Yeah. Right here, and it's not very subtle.
Meow.
Yeah.
It's also really, really easy to just hit a seemingly invisible collision object and just have yourself go flying. So I'll try to avoid that as much as I can throughout the run, but it's inevitable. It's going to happen somewhere.
Is there like a story-related reason why the speed's capped there?
Get the car in place down here.
I don't know,
I'll load
actually.
the body onto it.
Good question.
Well, thank you. I try to ask good questions.
I don't know if they're trying to be careful or.
Maybe I could zip down this.
But this is the graveyard. This is where we're going to be getting our body.
Flashlight. And
Oh yeah.
We do have to pick up this flashlight. If you try to run past the flashlight, because we don't ever use it in the run. If you try to skip past this flashlight, you just can't fit through this rock. But I guess when you pick up the flashlight, he kind of like sucks his gut in a little bit and can fit.
That's funny.
There you are, Sonny.
It'd be funnier if there was like an animation of like his belly just sticks out too far and he can't move, and he's like, "Man, if only I had a flashlight."
It'll be your pride. Choose.
Okay, so that part is very important. I've lost runs to that before. It's very important which car body I pick there because we have to build these things called archangels later, and they're basically like presets for these cars. And we need certain car bodies for that, and that's one of the car bodies that we need. So I am at 4, 5, 6. 7, and now I just wait to take damage, and now they don't punch me. There we go.
There we go.
Nice.
And that is our first challenge of the run. 27. And then we also got all the scrap in this location as well. So we're at 3 out of 5 for that.
Would you have been able to like take damage later, or like do you like really specifically have to take damage on your 8th enemy or whatever?
You have to take damage after the 8th enemy. If you do anything else, like quitting to the main menu, which we're about to do, spoilers, it'll just remove that.
Oh, that sucks.
Also, right there, you get put into this like slow-mo, like the game really wants you to shoot that car with your shotgun. And if you don't, then it'll put you in the slow-mo for like 15 seconds. So we do have to shoot that car there. But if you do another shot immediately after, it'll refill your ammo. So we are now at +1 shotgun.
Nice.
We are going to be using that in the next mission.
I think this is the first time that we've shown off the side ram attack there with the car. I think there's some challenges too that require that. I'm not sure if it's part of the route.
Yeah, there's a challenge where you can destroy 5 vehicles with the side ram, but we shouldn't have to go for that. It's pretty slow. Also, right there's a bunch of dialogue there, but if we exit to the main menu, we just get put back here. So it's a much faster way of getting to this place than listening to all the dialogue.
Nice.
Here we're going to get access to a very, very useful tool. We're going to get the harpoon. And it's incredibly useful. You can take doors off of cars. You can grab items, enemies. You can take down structures like scarecrows, which you'll see pretty soon.
Why, we could use it to defeat enemies.
He just has to go talk to Chum.
I also must call out the doggo at home base. Can we get any Chef Franks in chat?
It's not here at all.
The doggo is a very important part of the speedrun.
Absolutely.
Without the doggo, we'd be losing minutes. I'm not even joking.
Wait, okay. I thought you were like memeing around. Now I have to know why.
Also, right here, I actually have a controller plugged in. For some reason, if you do the upgrades with the controller, you can exit out of it like 3 seconds earlier.
What?
You can just like skip one of the prompts that comes up.
That's weird.
So I will always have a controller plugged in on my side, and we do that on basically every time we upgrade anything. And so it ends up saving like 15 seconds throughout the run.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
so
here are those scarecrows that Keith was talking about, if you want to explain those real quick.
Yeah, there's a couple structures that you can interact with the harpoon, but the scarecrows are pretty important in taking down the threat level in the territory, which I think there are some missions that require you to do that.
Yeah.
Probably some challenges as well. But I
You
think
can see the number going down from like 4 to 3. That's the threat level in the area.
yeah. I think we're coming up on the first camp, right?
Yep. We gotta scout it out first. It's the only camp that we actually have to scout out.
Scout it out.
Yeah, the beginning of the game is pretty tutorial based.
Nasty surprises
They really like to hold your hand.
What's the purpose of these camps?
Oil. The crew.
There's actually a little trick here with the binoculars.
And set in convoys to be refined and gasolined in gas town.
Sniper up front, gates defended, war crier.
Whee!
Neat little way to get down.
Nice.
They've spotted us.
Also here, they want you to take down the sniper tower, but it's way easier to just grab... Okay. It's way easier to just grab the sniper itself. You can just have them go flying.
Rip it up. Harpoon awaiting your command.
That fire there doesn't look very threatening, but you cannot drive through that.
Yeah. Okay, so this is where the extra shotgun ammo is gonna be very important. I can just use my shotgun there to take that guy down. It eliminates having to use the crank over there and manually knocking him down.
Nice.
Yeah,
If you do that, then you have a chance of these guys coming after you and hitting you, and then you're not having a good time.
Yeah, it takes a while to wind that thing down, and it really sucks to lose your challenge progress
Back on back.
because they just barely get to you.
They left nothing.
Okay, here is probably the most important route improvement of the last 5 years of this game.
Ooh.
So here I'm running into this door and then immediately running out. What running through that door does is it activates a storm trigger, and headphone warning for those. The storms are very loud. I don't know if turn the game volume down for a little bit, but these storms are very, very important because they spawn what are called mother loot crates. And inside every mother loot crate is 300 scrap. And scrap we use a lot in this run. So yeah, here's
My
the score.
ears.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about this.
It actually wasn't that bad, but it did notably was like, whoa, wow, that actually is loud.
Yeah. I don't know why they made it that loud. They did not need to do that. Yeah, but here are those mother loot crates. Also, the spots where the mother loot crates land are completely RNG. This is why this mission is probably the most reset heavy mission in the entire game.
Very cool.
Also very cool is that whenever we break open one of these mother loot crates, there's just a random chance that we take damage from it and we'll lose our challenge progress. So hopefully that doesn't happen.
Wow.
It's also possible for the mother loot crates to spawn so far apart that when you go for one of them, the other one on the other side gets despawned. In a normal run, you would just reset. And actually, I had a practice run last week where I had that happen.
Oh, no.
And then you just minus 300 scrap for the rest of the run. So it's very important that you get good RNG here.
How hard would it be to like make up that 300 scrap somewhere else?
Pretty hard. I don't know where this went. Oh no, I lost the crate.
It wasn't the
It
mountain.
must have gone on the top. I see it on the map.
That's what that icon is. Okay. I was going to ask what you were doing, but now it makes more sense.
Yeah. This part is always... I don't like this part. This part sucks.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Okay. Well...
Where is it?
Yeah, marathon luck.
Oh, no.
It might have just clipped into the rock for all I know. Well, we're gonna have to make up that scrap. That's a little unfortunate, but we'll be fine. There's backup scrap spots we can get throughout the run.
And that's why we do long estimates, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we're back
Now
here
we can
again.
re-enter this camp and everything's fine.
Sun's rising.
And I normally don't pick this up, but because of that, I'm gonna pick up these extra scraps over here.
Smart.
So he's back in the same camp, but now we gotta clear it. Every camp has like a main objective, and for this one, he needs to destroy the oil pump. But there are actually a lot of things that are about to happen because this is a great place to get a lot of challenges completed. So you might remember he had a couple enemies killed earlier without taking damage.
What do you want?
He's going to try to get to 12 enemies, but I don't remember where he was at, so I'm not sure if there's enough here. But ideally, you would have that challenge. You have a 15 combo streak, which you get by just doing melee combos. 20 combo streak, and then he needs to use the Fury meter, which he just has. It fills up when you do attacks and parry enemy attacks. So he's gonna try to fill up the meter in 60 seconds or less to get the challenge, get a 15 combo, and then he needs to reset his combo streak in order to set up for the 20 combo. And in order to do that, he actually has to alt tab out of the game. Right there. And that resets the combo streak. So now he can fill up the meter again. The other challenge is 50 seconds or less. But that's pretty trivial here because there's just so many. And then we just need a 20 hit combo.
Nice.
Oh.
Well done.
Oh, that's pixels. That's pixels
Wow.
away.
Destroy the pump.
That's unlucky.
There's no reason for them to come back.
We'll get that later anyway. It's fine.
There's backup challenges.
That one's probably the best one to not get there. This is also another cutscene skip if we just throw that from far away.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
Wow.
Wow. I
can't say I've seen that before.
Oh.
haven't either.
Did we actually get a that's never happened before? Let's go.
And that's another
There might be a
challenge,
couple
actually.
more. I did get the 12 hits without taking damage though, or 12 kills without taking damage there. That is
Nice.
one of the hardest challenges to do. So getting that there is really, really
Need
good.
to find him.
So we talked a little bit about the challenges earlier and that they give you these Griffith tokens.
Begin my work.
We never really explained where they go or like how you use them. And Clyde is actually going to take a trip over to Griffa right now.
If you have to wander so
It's just a little,
Griffith is the mysterious wastelander.
yeah.
We've seen him a couple times, but I'm skipping all the cutscenes, so
Stay with the car.
You just trade the tokens for upgrades for Max. You can upgrade like his health, how much damage you deal, scrap pickup rates, ammo pickup rates, stuff like that. But you also increase his legend level, which is required for later in the game because there's some missions that have a minimum level. So that's why we got to get to at least level 30.
and we had just enough there too. So we're doing fine on challenges. Anything I missed is just extra.
Mission's pretty much over though. Now we just gotta take the car back to Chum's hideout.
Yeah, we'll be getting one last upgrade,
Where's the car?
which is the Nitro Boost. My personal favorite. It's really fun to use.
Speed.
It's real slow without it.
bad guys, huh? Sneaking, spying.
You will notice immediately.
Her away from us.
Yeah.
Had to take her somewhere safe.
No time to waste it.
So since we're driving back, is now a good time to jump in with an announcement?
We do.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Sweet. Yeah, folks, now we've been watching the run for a little while. If you're enjoying the run, to let you know, Back to Black 2025, the upgrade to UBAF, will be live February 6th through the 9th here on the Games Done Quick Twitch channel, benefiting Race Forward. You can catch the action and support an incredible cause. Type _BTB in chat to see the event schedule. And if you want to find out more about the All Black speedrunning community, type _BAF into chat. If you're also crafty, you can submit a prize. Prize submissions are open from now until February 1st.
Silence them before they call their friends.
And that is righteous work done. And that is the final of the tutorial mission. So now we can go out into the world.
Seems like a really long time to be playing to finally get through tutorials.
Yeah.
There's like a pretty big story point here, right? But we just skipped the cutscene.
Yeah. So I skipped a cutscene, but basically Chum's hideout was ambushed. And right here, we're gonna see the horrific images of his beloved hideout being burned and destroyed.
You know a safe place? Somewhere we can...
Also, for those of you wondering, the dog is fine. We are gonna save him later.
Good. Make sure doggo is
I know
okay.
you guys were all worried.
Doesn't sound safe.
Actually, there's a question in chat. How big is the map in this game?
I don't think we have it so.
Pretty big, pretty big. we're not actually going to be going into that much of the map. We're basically just going to be
What is this place?
going from point A to point B.
Just the required places.
But yeah, the map is huge.
Like everywhere else.
I think if you were to 100% the game casually, it'd probably take you,
Camps and patrols are
if you went fast, probably 80 hours.
Wow. Holy moly.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
There's a lot of content. Another mechanic that is being introduced here are these balloons that you can find. And for the casual player, it's nice because these balloons reveal landmarks on the map. Things like camps, scavenging locations. But for our purpose, we need to take at least one so that we don't get locked out of a mission later. But this balloon in particular is also good because you can fast travel to any balloon that you take. And this one is just in a particularly good spot because we're gonna have to come back here later.
I'm also going to be spending the time here to get some upgrades. We're going to want weapon parry, and we're going to want the Jimmy bar.
I love the pose Max is in just on the screen.
Yeah.
Just posed up.
And we're also going to be exiting to the main menu here, because exiting to the main menu will take us out of the balloon, and when we're in the balloon, we can't fast travel. We can just fast travel back to the balloon. And it'll also reset our Fury meter back to 0. And that is important because for the filling up the Fury meter challenges, we have to do that from the Fury meter being empty. So having it be empty here is going to be very, very helpful because in a couple minutes we're going to be going into a large camp again that has a bunch of enemies.
territory.
Right. First, we're gonna go to Jeet's Stronghold, though, which is another one of those, like, it's sort of like a hub area. There are a couple across the map, one for each territory. It's a pretty long drive, I think, but assuming no enemies come out of nowhere, which can happen, should be a relatively chill drive. But you never know.
Also, right there, I sniped that scarecrow to get another challenge.
That was pretty
Because
cool.
we already did 3 in the tutorial area, so we can just get down there. We're also going to be coming over here to the sniper and taking him out because there is a challenge to take out 10 of these guys. This one's just right here on the side of the road. So. Goodbye.
If Jeet has the parts I need, I saw one dismantled once. It's not so complex.
This drive's actually been unusually quiet. There's normally someone trying to mess this up. I'm actually very shocked.
Is this runner's curse? Like, I've heard of commentator's curse. This is a runner cursing their own run.
But here's Jeet's stronghold. Up there is a Jeet.
You'll notice that he's jumping up the stairs here. Inside strongholds, there are a couple of movement options that you no longer have access to. Like you can't sprint, you can't roll. And so our next best option is actually jumping, because for some reason jumping up and down a slope is faster than just walking. Couldn't tell you why.
Oh, you want a trigger,
I don't know.
driver? Think we got some old gun junk in the cage. Take a look.
I think we have some upgrades to get as well.
Make something of it.
So you'll see the little controller trick again.
Something, Saint. I stand ready to do the good work.
We are building the sniper rifle, which is probably one of the more underrated weapons in the entire game.
And ready for action.
Yeah, it's pretty useful later, but I'm not sure if there's too much coming up soon.
Slide over.
I'm about to be going into this camp over here.
Serve our purposes without fail.
We guarded Dead Baron's Pass.
The jaw?
Only to recon.
I can always jump in with another announcement if we've got a moment.
Oh, sure.
Cool. Yeah. So, folks, if you want to support the GDQ Hotfix, we have merch now. You can go to theyeti.com/GDQ and buy the Season 4 Hotfix shirt. I've got one coming in. It should be here like next week, and I'm super excited for it. So, yeah, if you want to support the GDQ Hotfix, head on over to theyeti.com/GDQ.
So right there, I took out a buried vehicle and took down one of those sniper towers. We're going to be taking down a bunch of those large sniper towers. If we take down 5, then we'll get another challenge.
Let him get to the oil pump.
So this right here is why I got one of the skills that I bought earlier when I was in the balloon, called Weapon Parry. It'll just allow us to parry any attack that an enemy does with a weapon. It's very useful. Yeah, that went very well. So we got a Fury Meter challenge there, and we also got a 25 times combo challenge there. And the 25 times combo challenge is very, very important because that one is repeatable. Every single time we get a 25 combo or more, it will give us a challenge. So we're going to be trying to do that as much as we possibly can. Also, right here, I'm going to be trying to stab, okay. I'm going to be stabbing these guys with the thunder stick here, because there's also another challenge where we need to kill 5 of these guys. And we can technically do it later, but it's a little risky. So we can do a couple here now, and we'll finish off the rest later. Also over here, you're supposed to grab a gas can and blow this up, but we can just come up here with the thunder stick. And...
Nice. That was cool.
And we're going to be doing another exit to the main menu reboot. This will bring us back to the beginning of the camp, reset all our Fury Meter stuff, and so we'll be good to go.
If I'm not mistaken, there is a scrap car here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so scrap cars are these cars that are just sitting there, and it'll have a little icon over it to let you know. But essentially, all you have to do is drive it back to any stronghold, and you get 500 scrap, which that's pretty good because it's so easy. I think we get 2 of them in this run.
Yeah, I might have to get a third one, a backup one, because
right.
I think a crate clipped through the ground or something. It's also possible that we can just get a random Scrapulence car spawn. It's incredibly rare. I can go the entire run without seeing one. But if we get good RNG, we can take that instead of the backup one.
Our sacred work is hindered.
Nice, and there's another challenge. Collect 100 scrap, 1,000 scrap.
We would have gotten that earlier if we had gotten all 3 crates, but it doesn't really matter when you get it. So I'm going to be passing by this camp here, and hopefully I don't get shot as I'm passing through. I'm just cutting across. I'm going to take down this large sniper tower, and that actually went pretty smooth.
Nice.
These mysterious tracks can mean
We also got pretty lucky. These are convoy routes. You can tell by the darker tracks here. They have convoy trucks, which are these like big trucks with fuel tanks, and they spit out a bunch of fire, and they have like 6 different cars also following them that'll attack you. So it's just not fun when you have to mess with them. And then right there, I go into that death run. You can see the little autosave icon in the top right. That just means that I can use that as a fast travel location later. But here's Dead Baron's Pass. This is a lookout location for the Jaw. And the Jaw is this...
I see them. I can take them out.
I was pressing W and I wasn't going forward. That was weird.
I have a few rounds.
Yeah, the Jaw is basically a giant door that unlocks the second half of...
Please, hurry back.
That's interesting.
Very bad.
It basically unlocks the second half of the map, the northern part of the map. So we're stuck in Jeet and Gut Gash's territory right now, which they're pretty big. You could do a lot in them. And we'll be taking down the Jaw in about 25 minutes or so.
Hear that?
But right here we need to scout it out. And then we're gonna go back to Jeet and he's gonna give us a bunch of stuff to take it down. I actually got really lucky there. That guy can attack you way earlier, and it means you need to roll. And rolling is like slightly slower than sprinting. So, saved like a half second there, which is nice.
You might have noticed that he rolled into one of those enemies back there, and he kind of jumped a little bit. You actually can stun enemies by rolling into them, just for a short period.
We'll be using that all over as well.
Just chuck that guy off the tower.
Yeah.
That must be it. We're not ready to take that on. Not without some preparation.
Here, I need to be very careful because the collision is weird and I can fly all the way down. But if I go down very carefully...
If I bring him back.
Okay.
Ragdoll.
I've never seen that before.
Yay, we have a second one.
Yeah.
Got two.
Your plans for this
We're only 40 minutes in, too. Normally you go forward and you hit the mission trigger, but that's fine. We got there in the end. Yeah, so I cleared that camp earlier, and I'm also heading up to this other camp over here. And the reason that I need to do that is there is a mission called Wasteland Classic, which is the next mission we're going to be starting, and that requires you to take down 2 camps in Cheat's territory. So these 2 are just the fastest ones. It'll also be another challenge that we can get by repopulating 2 camps. Kind of killing 2 birds with one stone. Just get in here, get the autosave. And now, this exit the main menu isn't necessary, but I'm going to be doing it for safety. That way I can get another Fury Meter challenge here. It does mess some things up over here because this guy is over here and he's normally in a... Nice. He's normally in a much better spot where I can hit him. But yeah, we're just going to be trying to build up another 25 combo here and get our Fury Meter all the way up.
Nice.
That's 25. And that's a Fury Meter.
Well done.
Looking pretty good on challenges here.
Yeah, we're not doing too bad. The scrap could be a little better, but we got a backup plan for that. Here, I'm going to try... Oh, yep, I did it.
Nice.
So if you time that just right, you can steal the ladder from him.
Yeah.
Pretty precise. But it just means that you don't have to wait for him to slowly climb down that ladder.
Yeah, you might have seen earlier that it said this was a top dog camp. So up until this point, it's just been go in and blow up the oil tank. But the top dog camps actually have boss fights. And this one's a little interesting. So I'm going to try to explain so Clyde can kind of focus.
And then we get the 25 combo as soon as we leave combat. So as soon as this cutscene starts, we get that.
So this is the large blade boss fight. So right away he's going to pick up some weapons off of the ground, walk over to the fire, and essentially you're trying to get the boss to charge at you. It's taking a while for some reason.
He doesn't want to.
Unusual. What?
That took a very long time.
Yeah, so you hit him into the fire, and now he takes burning damage as well as damage from your weapon. So that's kind of the flow here. And you gotta pick up another weapon off the ground. There are some strats here. You can see sometimes he gets the prompt to press E to use the shiv, but it is like a limited use. And so there is a strat where you can use it and take damage at the same time.
He's not moving.
This is crazy.
This is the Dark Souls combat we craved in this game.
That's unlucky, man. Wow.
I've never seen that before.
We got a third one. We're not even 45 minutes in.
So every boss in this game drops some loot, usually just like scrap and ammo. And especially since we're already low on scrap in this run, it's very important that he picked it up, which he did. But normally, the faster strat is to actually just jump off the ledge and respawn at the beginning of the camp. But then you miss out on the loot, so it really just depends on how the run's going. It's a lot of routing on the fly. I think we got another camp coming up, but just for the scrap car.
Yeah, we're gonna be going in, grabbing the scrap car, and leaving. Also, right here is like my favorite jump in the entire game. There is a path down there, but it's slower, so.
Whee! Good.
Oh!
Yeah, and when you're spinning out like that, you can kind of use the boost to correct yourself there. And we're going to be using that a lot, as I'm sure we're going to be spinning out a lot later in the harder areas. Yeah, Kiwi, do you want to explain this next section right here?
Piece together?
Okay, so right here, I'm taking down these sniper towers, and right here on this last one, I'm going to be taking down this last one, rolling out of the car as the tower's coming down, and we can come over to these rocks over here, scale these rocks, just like this, and that skips needing to open that door.
Nice.
And that door is really dumb. It can take multiple hits, and there's fire right there. So most of the time, you just most of the time you just have your fire, or you have your car explode from the fire. I am pretty good on challenges here, but I'm just going to be going for another 25 combo here to be safe.
Ooh.
That was almost bad, but barely got it. We're almost dead also. But we're not. And yep, here's the scrap car. We don't need to be doing this camp. This camp's pretty slow. This one is a similar one where you have to blow up an oil tank, but instead of one oil tank, there's like 10 of them. And we don't got time for that. Also, these scrap cars are terrible to drive. They are, I think, the heaviest vehicle in the game, if not one of the heaviest vehicles in the game. And so trying to turn these things is a nightmare. Luckily, we didn't get any cars in our way. This is actually a very quiet drive.
Actually, that did lead me to a question that I had. So, like just this is a selfish question on my part to ask, but how is the driving in this game? Like generally,
I like it. It's very fun, especially casually. It's very, very fun.
Okay.
In a speed run, sometimes the physics won't go your way, and you'll just fly somewhere. I've also had some crazy physics glitches where my car actually flies somewhere.
Nice.
Hopefully, I don't get anything like that.
Yeah, I asked because the studio that made this game also made Rage 2, and Rage 2 has some really awful driving in it. So I was thinking, if this is the same studio, maybe the driving is better in this one. And it sounds like it is, because it's quite bad in Rage 2.
So here we're going to be starting a bunch of different missions all at once. We have the main Wasteland Classic mission, the story mission, where we need to go to Gutgash's stronghold, which is on the other side of the map. And we need to grab the baby bars from him, which is a part that we need for the car. And we're also going to be starting the Dinky D mission, which means that, yes, we're going to be saving the dog.
Yay!
Also, something very funny about that section, trying to start this mission. If you walk the Jeep too fast, your game will just soft lock.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So now we have 3 missions all at once. First, we're going to be collecting the other car body. If you remember on the second mission, about 10 minutes into the run, we selected Wild Hunt, I believe, as our first car body. And this one is, I think, Shovel Face. They might be swapped, I don't remember. But we're going to need both of these car bodies eventually. And this one is already on our way to one of the Wasteland missions. And the other car body, the one that we have on right now, is on the other side of the map. So we're just going to be taking a very short pit stop to be grabbing this. In older routes, we also used to take this as our last scavenging location looted, but we have a better one. We're just going to be going here, grabbing the car body, and leaving.
Easy.
You can also see that the game wants me to use the garage to install upgrades for the jack. And a funny thing happens when you change the car body on your car while you're driving is that your momentum will just completely stop. So we're gonna wait until we are out of the car to do that.
Better find the right one.
So while we're driving, would this be a good time to jump in with an announcement?
Sure, go right ahead.
Cool. Yeah. So, folks, we are coming up on the hour mark. And of course, we here at GDQ, we like to take breaks during these longer runs. So, about the hour mark, we'll take a break. When we do go on that break, remember that you can join the official GDQ Discord and add the hotfix role. You can keep tabs on upcoming events, talk with staff like me, and more. Use !Discord and Twitch chat for more info. Additionally, if you missed out on any of our shows or events, be sure to check the YouTube channel, youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick, where we archive all of our hotfix shows and the mainline events. So if you're watching from YouTube, hello, you should come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick.
So here we are in Thrall Rustler's Cave. This is for the Wasteland mission, Lust for Powder. And we're trying to save a bullet farmer who was captured by the buzzards over here. So we're going to be coming up on a tiny little mini boss fight. And as you can see, this guy has a very large shield. And of course, with any other boss fight, I need him to charge. So... Or I can just get Fury and break his shield. That also works. But the usual strat there is to have him charge you. Oh.
Oh.
Well, that was not planned.
Oh.
Well, I can show off the other strat.
I was about to say, like, oh, you're making really quick work of this guy, and apparently it's opposite day.
Phantom V6. Listen to it.
Yeah, I was not looking at my health. I still thought he would die a little sooner. But that's fine. You can just go right back.
Hear that? Watch out! The gas tanker! Quick! It's the driver!
I mean, we had to die somewhere, so that's not a terrible spot to die.
Yeah, get it out of the way.
Mm.
There's some real
It's also
unforgiving
really-
fights.
It's really hard to see here because of the fog that's on the ground, but those are bear traps. And if you run into them, they do like half of your health. So...
If only you had a flashlight to see where you were going. Oh, wait.
True.
we can show off the strat now. Hopefully we can have this guy charge us.
There we go.
Okay, we shot the wrong guy. Okay. The auto-targeting in this game is sometimes not the best. Well, we can just beat him. That's fine. Oh, wow. I was not expecting to get that there.
Well done.
I heard tell there's one who knows how to cook powder here.
And if I was that one?
I'd get you out of
Yeah,
here.
this is the bullet farmer.
Are you him?
This guy's very, very important to the run, and one of the reasons that we do this Wasteland mission in particular,
Seeing as you
we get to pick and choose which Wasteland missions we do.
They call me Blast.
We picked this one mostly because it's fast, but it also unlocks a stronghold project inside of Jeep.
Get yourself
And
to
a
Jake's
stronghold
lighthouse.
project is
They're
essentially
waiting for you.
Righto. I'm going now.
just an extra side quest that you can do, and it will give you random things whenever you visit the stronghold. This one in particular, every time that we visit Jeet Stronghold, we're going to be getting all of our ammo back. It'll fill up all of our ammo every 30 minutes. And we're going to be using that a couple times throughout the run because getting ammo in this game is very difficult. And so ammo management is very, very important.
Oh, my eyes well up. My whole
Usually the stronghold projects are just for one, but I think we build one that works in all of them.
sizable bits of profane
Yep, right here. This is why I was not lying earlier when I said that the dog saves
My buggy. Dude,
minutes in this run.
Sturdier than it looks.
And here he is.
Yay.
There's the dog.
Found food and water too.
So The dog is a stronghold project that we can build in every single stronghold.
I'm taking it back to Jeet's fortress.
And so there are 4 different strongholds. So we're essentially doing 4 stronghold projects with 1.
Plus the added benefit of the goodest boy.
Of course.
Jeez.
That was not me being angry. I was trying to get a critical hit there. There is a challenge. It's a very rare challenge to get. But if you're able to destroy 3 vehicles... Oh, that was... Oh, they spawned in front of me.
They just appeared. Those are the Wanderers, right?
Yeah, they're wanderers. We can give them water. We are good on challenges, though. You do get a challenge if you give them water. I think we're good enough on challenges that we don't have to give them any. Sorry.
we can give them water or the front of our bumper.
Hey, that was not my fault.
Man, that guy came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The common theme.
Usually this drive is pretty quiet, which is why the destroying 3 cars with the buggy challenge is like so rare.
Ah, gotcha.
But we actually saw 2. So maybe it's a good thing that we didn't go for it because we would have been one short anyway.
Whenever you don't want the challenge, that's when they show up.
Exactly. There he is.
That's crazy. They're gonna eat the dog.
No.
Don't say that.
He said it, not me.
And then this is the last stronghold project that we're going to be building here. And this is the armory. This means that every time we come back here, we will have full ammo.
Nice.
Which is pretty awesome.
Would it be a good time to take a break as soon as we head back out into the wasteland?
Sure.
Cool. Yeah, just let us know when.
You can just pause right now, I guess.
Cool. Yeah, perfect timing. I totally planned that. Yeah, folks, with these longer runs, we do like to take breaks every so often just to promote health and wellness. So this is a good time to take a break. We'll be back in just a little bit with some more Mad Max. Stretch your legs, get some water, grab a snack, and we'll see you back here very shortly. Welcome back to Crosshair. I hope you all had a very lovely break. We are going to jump back into more Mad Max with Plaid. Plaid, whenever you're ready, take it away.
All right. We'll restart in 3, 2, 1, go. So right away, I'm going to put on the car body that we got earlier. And now we are going to make the trek to our next stronghold, which is Gutgash.
What's the scrap backup looking like?
So not this mission, but the next mission after. It ends right next to a camp that has a scrap car.
Oh, okay.
And assuming everything goes well, you can just grab that. And scrap cars are 500, and we missed out on 300 earlier, so we'll actually have extra.
Wait.
got your back, Saint. He's ruthless, same as Cheat, but moldering. He camps in a hulk laid down in the Great White. His clan will water.
This is one of the longer drives in the
Foretells
game
the
to
rising of the season.
What can you offer?
Heavy plates of steel
get all the way out.
grills.
That sounds like a perfect time to read announcements.
Oh, right ahead.
I'm going to sneak that one in there if I can. Yeah. Folks, as a reminder, if you have not been keeping up, GDQ's next all-women and femmes speedrunning event, Frost Fatales 2025, will be live from March 9th through the 16th, benefiting the National Women's Law Center. You visit gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more information on the event, or use !FF in Twitch chat to check out the schedule.
Can't believe he hit you in the cutscene back there. That's crazy.
Yeah, now he's on top of my car. Okay, there we go. Finally gave up. Oh. Didn't even think he'd come that far. Here we are in Gutgash's stronghold.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
And this is where the baby bar upgrade was before.
Perversions on my ship.
And so we're going to be picking that up, and that will be the end of the Wasteland Classic.
Probably the
Wasteland
longest.
Classic is, I believe, the second longest mission in the game. So
Oh, geez.
it's a very long one. And then it goes immediately into probably the worst mission in the game. And I'll be explaining that when we get there. Just gonna install the armor that we got. There we go.
Magnum opus, consecrated corpus of the angel combustion. Your guise is now that of the Jack. Complete, radiant, deadly.
Also, as you can
Ready
see,
for anything?
our dog is right there as well.
Good.
Indeed. Yeah, and
They will be following us everywhere we go.
I love Max's jumping animation. He looks like he's skipping.
Also, we were picking up some history relics earlier, and they've all been on our way as well. And that'll be the last one we pick up for Reading 3.
Hey, killer.
And
Talent.
I'm actually like so ahead on missions and stuff, or challenges, I mean. I'm like 5 ahead of my goal,
Oh, wow.
so we should be good for the rest of the run. Also here, after picking up the scrap, I can do kind of precise jump to get over this railing.
Oop. Nice. There we
I can
go.
land on this
Nice.
water storage. And we can leave.
So you were talking about being ahead on challenges there. Is there anything good that can come from being like very, very ahead? Maybe skip something?
Yeah, actually. So we talked to Griffa earlier in the run, and that's where we got one of our legend ranks. We would be getting we would be getting 2 more legend ranks from Griffa the next time we talk to him. If we have enough challenges completed by them, we can skip talking to Griffa the second time completely, and that saves like 50 seconds. So we're on pace for that right now, I think. Anyway, here is the worst mission in the game. This is a piece together. So I need to find this convoy that is randomly going around this track. I don't know where he is or what direction he is.
Oh, no.
And the only hint that I get is the smoke coming from his vehicle. But because of the terrain around here, all these rocks block everything. And so the strat sometimes is to just drive one way for a little bit. If you don't see him, turn around and hope you find him. It is probably the biggest point of RNG in the entire run, And I think we went the wrong way.
Oh no.
Right was not the right choice.
I was gonna make a
Nice.
joke when you said this is the worst mission in the game. I was gonna be like, so we got auto scroller, escort mission, RNG. What is it? And it's RNG.
Oh, what?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're fine. So I did see the smoke. So I'm trying to cut across here. Hopefully we can meet him. You can see the smoke coming over there.
I also love that during these higher octane driving sections, the Discord feed just totally chugs. Discord is struggling with this game right now.
The physics are struggling too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hitting every single possible tiny little bump on that rock over there. Okay, where is he?
Dimrim's convoy.
Oh, there we go.
It's on the move.
Nice.
Odds are in our favor.
So I was saving our shotgun ammo earlier for this particular part. If you don't have shotgun ammo here, this is even worse somehow. But with our shotgun, we can just repeatedly hit them 3 times. Let's not burn.
Ooh.
I don't know if you can see my car health right now. Okay.
Oh no.
So where did it drop? It dropped over there. We can grab this hood ornament. That's why we did this. And there it is. I have to wait for Chum to finish repairing our car because it was exploded. Normally I would just fast travel out of here, but because of what happened earlier with the scrap, I have to get a backup.
I think your car exploded and Chum's just like, yep, all put together again in 30 seconds.
So I explained earlier how the scrap cars you can just find them randomly, and there's also set locations. I could technically hope that I find something, but we're not gonna even bother with that. We're just gonna get the safety one that's over here and just continue. I also do have to be kind of careful here because I'm driving through a minefield, but we're good. I know where the mines are.
Oh, the sniper tower.
So here's the camp. I can just come in through the back over here. Do need to take down this door. And I might not even have to kill any enemies here.
Nice.
Oh.
Burn him.
Okay. He's fireproof, I guess. Okay, I'm trying to like swerve and side ram so this guy comes off. Oh, he is really.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Okay.
Oh my.
Yeah, we're not gonna have this. Oh, and one of my tires was shot out. That's
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yep. The steering is gonna get real challenging.
So when you're in a car, the sniper's accuracy
my God.
already goes down. And he still hit me while I was drifting like that. Wow.
That's new.
That was just perfect. Ah, no, 10 out of 10, no notes.
You're growing legend now.
Actually, it might be faster to do it from here. I do need that scrap car though, so we will have to go back.
Is there a close fast travel point?
I think this balloon is the fastest one.
Lands here.
I never go for the car anymore, and I also never die when I go for it. So, kind of routing on the fly right now.
Hey, that's how this game is.
I don't know, maybe the game will be nice and just spawn one.
I'm gonna laugh if that actually happens.
It'll only happen after I get this one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you don't need it anymore, and then it shows up.
Yeah, it'll spawn like 6. All right, well, let's try this again. Hopefully, let me take this guy out this time so he doesn't take out my tire.
Good.
That'd probably help.
Raggedy Man! Scrotus owns the Great White! Get out or die!
Maybe they'll burn this time? Okay, they just...
Wow. Wow.
My-
Okay.
Oh,
this could be bad. Now we're fine.
Oh.
Whoosh.
Oh, the tire got shot. Oh, wait. No, it's there. It's just clipped inside the car. Okay. That's a new one.
Oh, is that our fourth?
Add it to the list.
Oh,
That's never happened before.
4 of them. You have now, with this one run, done more that's never happened before than all of the rest of Crosshair put together.
The game's aware, I think. It knows it's
We
American.
still have half the run to go. Oh, please. No. I cannot run him. There's no way. He's coming back. And there's a convoy.
No way.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Oh, I think he got lost in the convoy. We just need to make it to there. That's all we need to do.
There's
At least
somebody
he's-
following you there.
Oh.
It's fine.
I was saying, at least you
I
saved all the
can't-
code
I
stuff
cannot
for this
run
one
you.
run.
I can now run.
He's game.
Maybe he doesn't know. Oh,
Oh,
Oh no.
oh, he's got boost. Oh. All right.
Nice.
Goodbye. Okay, we're almost there. We're just gonna make it up this hill.
Safe for now.
You will have 3 convoys by the time you get up the hill, though. That seems to be the way this one's going.
Slow and steady. That tire is still clipped into my car. It's there in spirit.
That is wild.
What even is collision, am I right?
Okay,
There we go.
there we go. 500 scrap.
Was it worth it?
I hope so.
Talent, huh?
All right, we are out of that mess. We don't have to worry about any more scrap. Probably not any more challenges, so
Nice.
should be
I
pretty
hear
good.
him calling. I hear him.
We get a new weapon though. A good
We get the
weapon.
new weapon, Thunder Boom.
Whoa,
Get to
let's
blow
go.
things up.
What the hell you doing?
I've had it once where I shot one and it blew up the other one, and I haven't had it happen since. But saved like 8 seconds, so I was
Nice.
kind of hoping that it would happen there. Returning to the death run that we got the fast travel to. Also, because of the way that we teleported or fast traveled out of the Thunderpoon testing, there are 2 dialogues playing at once right now.
Not distracting at all.
Nope, not even a little.
Now we can finally take on the wall.
Say, there's some interesting names for characters in this game. Like someone's name is Pink Eye.
Yeah. I mean, the main villain is Scabarus Scrotus, so
Yeah.
yeah, so we just need to take down these Thunderstick launchers. Hopefully these cars don't reach up to us. This guy is... Oh,
He's on you. Nice.
Yeah,
there you go.
easier said than done when you're getting chased down the whole time.
Oh my goodness.
Everything's fine. Just weave in between, and now we can park over here. And a fun little neat thing about this game is that when we stand in areas where enemies can't drive to, like under this, they'll just park next to it and get out of their car, which makes it really easy to just beat them up.
Ah, nice.
And it's also another point where I can build up a nice 25 combo.
I think there's some Thunderpoon challenges too, right?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
darn.
really nice.
Wow.
Of all the
And
times.
The meter. That sucks.
Yeah, so I'm also going to be blowing up these cars because there's a couple challenges relating to both destroying vehicles and destroying vehicles with the Thunderpoon specifically. I also need to drain my Thunderpoons anyway because I need the maximum amount of Thunderpoons that I can get. And if I'm in this area and I have not destroyed both of the hinges on the jaw over here, then I will have my ammo refilled. So I'm going to be using my last one on this, and then use the next one on this one. So now we have the most. I just got shot.
Ooh.
That's a little dangerous.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, we're good.
Nice.
If those guys hop on your vehicle while you're trying to pull that down, you are not allowed to use the harpoon at all. So
Jeez.
it can go really bad there. Alright, but now we are in Pink Eye's territory. And this is when the game really starts to pick up the difficulty. Because immediately we do probably the hardest strat in the game. I'm going to be taking it safe though, just because of some of the issues that we were having earlier with RNG. I don't really trust it. First though, I'm going to be parking right over here. I can hit the sniper. And that's important because the big thing about this area is that we need to get that threat level down all the way to 3. So a lot of the routing improvements in this area have just been different ways to get that down. So I'm going to be taking down this thing. And that's our 5 large sniper towers.
Nice.
Careful, there's a lot of Take out this sniper. And now this is where I would normally do a strat to take down that camp over here. But I'm first going to get a save over here so I can come back in case it goes wrong. But we will be back for that. So here's a pretty cool strat that we can do. We're gonna take out this thundercone, or take out this car with the thundercone right here. We're gonna come over here. This. Take out the sniper rifle. Take that car out. This other car. Take that car out. And then when we get the thundercone, we'll take out this car, and that not only gets us the challenge for. I don't like that
Ooh.
car. I don't even see a green pixel on my health. We're fine.
I don't know.
Nothing's on fire. What do you mean?
Okay,
Oh boy.
that's fine.
How come that didn't come up earlier when it just exploded?
I was already out of the vehicle for that.
You want to hurry up?
It only happens when you're in the vehicle. I thought I'd be able to get away from that, but it's wrong. I had to slow down there. I turned a little too much. That's fine. We're back.
I love that if you just get out of the vehicle, they'll just go after you and let Chum repair the car. As if that's not the more important thing.
Because Max is a bigger threat.
Hello.
Let's hope Pink Eye can hold their own.
Nice.
This is Pink Eye Stronghold. This is a little different from all the other strongholds. This stronghold's actively being ambushed by a bunch of dank gums enemies, minions. And so they set up a bunch of traps throughout this. And so, please let me pick up this ammo. Okay, thank you.
Hear that?
Also, if you remember earlier in the second camp that we did, I was killing a bunch of people with the thunder sticks. And I explained that we're going to be finishing that up later, and this is later. Because we have an infinite amount of thunder sticks here, and a bunch of enemies.
Good deal.
I did not mean to do that. The reason that I even kill the other enemies before is because these guys really like to group up, and they also really like to fall off the edge and kill themselves. And that'll make it so that I kill like 7 enemies with like 3 thunder sticks.
Wow.
And then I won't get the challenge. So I get a couple of backups early just to be safe.
Let's see what's inside.
Wheels! Wheels!
I accidentally used my shotgun ammo, so I'm not going to be using my shotgun ammo. But if everything goes well, I can build up another 25 times combo.
So to talk a little bit about the combo, or the combat system in this game, you might think that it looks easy because there's a big indicator on when you can parry moves, but there are actually some moves that you can't. And when that happens, you'll see a little red skull indicator, just to let you know that whatever move is about to happen is you have to get out of the way. And so when you're in fights like this, where it's you versus a giant mob, one of them just needs to do an unparryable move, and things can get really out of hand.
Keep your scalp steady.
Where is he
I'm gonna go
going?
back all the way over here.
Is that our fifth now?
I think that's our fifth.
Oh my goodness. This game is like, if you remember, do it for the Vine. Now it's do it for the GDQ.
Exactly. I was able to get a 25 combo there, so we are so good on our challenges. So I'm making a backup save right here. This strategy is called Hollow Point Quick Clear.
The threat of Lord Scrooge
We
is lessened.
Don't know if it's entirely RNG. It might be. But essentially, I'm going to be lining up here on these rocks. Pretty precise spot. Take out the sniper rifle. There's a tiny little sliver of a barrel here. And if I shoot that in just the right spot, and it worked,
Nice.
I'm very happy that worked.
Nice.
There's basically like a daisy chain of oil barrels there that will blow up into the next one. And sometimes it won't blow them all up, but in this case it did. I'm very happy that worked. I was really worried about that.
GG.
As if the shot wasn't hard enough. Yeah. Sometimes you just get unlucky and it just doesn't blow up.
The blacktop. At last, a chance to let the angels spread her wings and soar.
I tried. I got spun out there. So we're going to be making our way to our last camp, if I'm remembering correctly. It's probably also the hardest camp. It is called Tyrant's Lash, and as soon as you enter it, it's just hard strat after hard strat.
Fun.
And so
Reflex, scope.
first I'm going to be taking the sniper. That'll reduce the threat level a little bit more, and then when we clear Tyrant's Lash, we'll be at threat level 3, and we'll be able to build all of the car parts for the next Archangel that we're going to be building, called the Speed. Already, I kind of have to get in here quick before the game's fully alerted.
Proudly, but don't be away for too long.
And luckily, no one saw us yet, so I can this gas can. Do a little hops. I can go up this door. That actually went so well. So many different things can go wrong there. And then here, there's a bunch of enemies, and there's 2 shield guys. I'm going to kind of lure them around so that I can just shoot this door down. That way they can't hit me during the animation. And I do that so I can turn off the fire over here.
Get the necros here! Go get your shooters here!
Hey. Our health is fine. So, a little bit of RNG here. I'm going to be picking up a bunch of different ammo piles. And it's completely random what type of ammo you get. I really need shotgun ammo for this next boss fight here. And we got 2 right here. We did get a shotgun ammo. Okay, we got 3. That's really good. Got pretty decent RNG. here, this room is very, very tricky. I'm going to be punching this guy. I'm running around in a circle. I'm luring all these enemies away from this area over here. I need to grab this gas can, do a couple hops here, blow it up, dodge that guy, roll past, run all the way to the end of the room. I'm luring the enemies over again because I need to come back over here, grab this gas can again, but this time, instead of blowing up a door, I'm going to be carrying it through the end of the camp, and I'm going to be using it for this boss fight that's right past the store. So hopefully no enemies come up, taking the store down. Nice.
Alright, this boss fight is a little annoying.
So the reason we got this gas can in the first place is we're going to be blowing it up. He didn't charge.
Like that. That's crazy.
No. He didn't want to charge.
I had my mic muted,
so
but I just erupted in laughter. That's so funny.
The timing.
Thank you.
So we're gonna blow it up.
Yeah, that.
Oh, we gotta backtrack.
I think I can just go back. I think I can avoid the enemies.
Oh,
I thought I did it. We're fine.
Oh, they're being nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's really interested in the
yeah,
wall
he's
there.
exploring the wall. He'll be fine.
All right. Hopefully the boss behaves.
Let's try this again.
These lands will let go.
Pick it up. Start igniting. Come over here. We need him to roll into us. It's not rolling. Whatever. We'll just throw it onto him. Okay. But the reason we do that, as you can see, it did
A lot of damage.
So much damage.
Yeah.
And these minions are really, really annoying. Just trying to build fury off of these minions here. I'm also going to be doing something called combo canceling, where the last hit of your combo is super long, and it takes you forever to get back up. And it takes so long that the enemy or the boss will just hit you before you can start up another combo. So after my third kick, I'm just going to be rolling to cancel it. And then just like every other boss before, wait for the charge and hit it into the front.
Nice.
Probably one more charge. If we'll just
If he'll cooperate.
Okay. That's actually a pretty good fight.
Nice.
If you ignore the death. But yeah, so much can go wrong there on that this part. Yeah. Now we have threat level 3, and we have all the scrap that we should need in order to build the speed demon. So as soon as I enter my car again, I'm going to be doing all those upgrades. And you will see immediately how much faster we'll be going. And the whole reason that we're building this speed demon in the first place is for one of the missions later, we have to do a death run. And a death run is basically just a race. And in order to enter that race, we need a specific vehicle.
Holy moly.
This thing's kind of a beast. Make just cut right through there. It's fine.
Guardrails? Guarding what?
Not me. Also here, we can do a cool little... Okay, well, that was less cool than I wanted it to be. But we're just activating that death one so we can fast travel through it later. And then we are on our way to the last stronghold, which is Deep Riot. Yeah, we're not going to be spending too much time there. I think we only start 2 missions from there. This is also the beginning of the Gastown area. And the Gastown area has a lot of the... I think that's gas. I don't know. Basically sludge. And we go very slow in it. So try to avoid that as much as we can. We're also going to be starting another Wasteland mission. This is going to be the last Wasteland mission of the game. As the wrench turns. We need to do 1 more Wasteland mission in order to beat the game. And it's so cool. So just stick down. We also need to get 1 more Stronghold project for Heat Prize. And there is 1 right here that we can grab. Just taking a short little pit stop here. You can technically roll off there, but if you roll off it wrong, then you just die, so I'm not gonna
But if you
using the stairs.
if you roll off it right, you ragdoll.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I cannot have you be doing that.
Ooh.
Okay. We're having rocks thrown at me.
Oh no.
No way.
Oh my goodness.
Death by rock.
Welp. It was bound to happen, right?
Yeah. That was not too bad. We skip that right back here. Now we just need to make our way to Gastown, which is the main structure of this area. You can see it from here.
I was going to say, like, I wonder where it is, huh? I don't know if I can see it from where we are.
Hopefully not get sniped here. Really cool. I will be taking out a sniper. And that will be 10 lead zones. And we already have enough to not need a single challenge for the rest of the round.
Nice.
We're good on that.
We still got like an hour left, right?
Yeah. The mission that you need to get that special legend rank on, that starts in like 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
So we just have to get it done by then.
That'd probably be a good time to do our second break then.
Yep.
Sweet.
Stay put. I'm gonna look around.
But don't forget, the outcry. That twinkly bag of lard puts you in the races.
So
First he wants an errand run.
now we start probably my favorite mission in the game.
This is good news.
Dance with the Death. But first, we're going to be doing that Wasteland mission that we picked up from Chum Bucket. We will unlock Chum's Holy Wrench.
By my angel. I wish I didn't.
And if we buy that, then
Dream of the Underdome.
we will be able to
Go there. Is the last
repair our car a little bit faster.
The big chief.
Nice juice, ignite the lubes, and vulcanized rubber runs the road. Oh, please, Lord of Motion, steer course.
I'm also going to be going for a fun little glitch here. I kind of got it.
Whoa.
But if you roll at a very precise angle on the stairs there, you can kind of glide down.
Hold them all.
Hear that?
I've also had it happen where I start gliding, enter ragdoll, hit the bottom of the stairs and die. So small price to pay for like half second of time save. Here's a syringe. Ow. And we'll just go right back. Very quick mission.
Nice.
But now we make our way to the Underdunes, which is basically an abandoned airport that is now underground.
It's so cool.
Pretty cool.
I think it's like every casual player's favorite mission.
While we're heading over there, I can jump in with another announcement if we've got time.
Oh, Saint,
Sure.
is there no
Yeah, and this is a long drive.
Perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what we need for announcements. So, folks, remember that your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered here on the GDQ Twitch channel help support Games Done Quick Hotfix and shows like Crosshair, Speedruns from the Crypt, Express Lane, Awfully Silly, and all the shows you love here on the Hotfix. So, if you enjoy watching speedruns, consider subscribing to the channel to get access to our emotes and chat with other subscribers during our replays.
Dunes.
endless, and everyone a possible true.
This is the dunes. It's nothing but sand.
Dreaming of it.
No detours. We follow this road.
Reminds me of another series. What was it called? Oh yeah, Dune.
Awesome.
That must be it. Up ahead.
The tower, a black beacon.
So actually, this is something we were talking about before the run started. You actually got into this run from GDQ Hotfix, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was from.
Ooh.
Okay, we're fine. Yeah, it was from the Runners Wanted showcase of this game back in 2021 by Railcoon. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, if you guys want to get into this game, it is more accessible than ever. We have practice tools, save files, so many documents and strategy videos, tutorials. We have it all.
Harpoons ready, Saint.
And this game is awesome.
That mist
It's also so close to being broken, completely wide open. If we can just figure out a couple of things, we'd be seeing this at,
Turning back.
under 2 hours,
Ooh.
under an hour potentially.
Oh wow.
Keep your eyes open. And your voice.
Whoa, on the ground. And we're fine.
Getting stuck.
It ain't right, it ain't right to bring them back to Mopus into this record hole. This will surely be our grave. Blood-hungry buzzards and their green traps. Beware.
Yeah, and these are the same kind of exploding lantern-looking things from the graveyard on the second mission. And it's even harder here because we're in such a confined space and we hit everything. But I went right so far. I don't want to speak too soon. A little close, but we're fine.
Watching us.
Also, fun little fact about this bridge here that we have to lower. I'm running on the current patch, by the way. I haven't explained that earlier, but this is the current patch of the game.
Why don't they attack?
And on the older patch, For some reason, you can use the Thunder Poon to blow up the other side of the bridge and lower it from there. And in the current patch, that doesn't work.
Huh.
So we have to take the 20 seconds to go around.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Strange.
I'm assuming they found it and fixed it.
So is
The main difference between old patch and current patch is there is a glitch on old patch. There is one particular scrap location where if you pick up the scrap doesn't remove itself, so you can just keep picking up that scrap over and over again, and you just get infinite scrap. So you don't have to worry about scrap routing at all in that category. Current patch does have some nice things.
Until we find
It does have less bugs, believe it or not. It has slightly faster loading times, and some cutscenes are a little faster as well.
I think it's just like difficult to down patch then.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult. Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, I was about to ask like which one's faster, but then you beat me to it.
Yeah, I think old patch is faster because as of right now, we don't include loading times in the runs for SRC. So the faster loading times no longer really matter.
We bring them back to the outcrying big bag in Gastown. We will.
Did all of the platforms get all the patches?
not by car anyway. Yeah.
That's actually a very funny thing. Not all the platforms are the same as well. That is part of the reason why there is a split on the leaderboard between PC and console.
Gotcha.
There's a bunch of very minor differences between PC and console. Like some cutscenes are different. Very minor differences between the missions. And overall PC just running better.
Actually, speaking of the leaderboard, I noticed that there's also a variable for new game versus new game plus. What's the big difference there?
So New Game Plus is not really an official New Game Plus that the devs intended for.
Canteen full.
But if you load over a save right after you beat the game, but before you like finish the mission,
That's just a bunch of mannequins.
then if you make a new game save, if you make a new save over that file, for some reason you will have access to the top jacket upgrade and the top shotgun upgrade immediately.
Oh, wow.
Grab the bulbs and get out.
I see what you mean, though. This is like a really cool set piece.
Yeah, this should be enough.
Yeah, this is a really, really cool area. So we were tricked.
Oh, no.
Real quick, I'm going to be upgrading some of my stuff. And we're about to fight. So some of these upgrades are necessary for upcoming missions. We're just going to do that here, so we can deal a little bit more damage and not take as much damage. So this ambush section, we don't actually need to kill all the enemies here. After we kill a certain number of enemies, one of the shield guys will come barging through the door, and we can just use that to escape. We just need to kill... Just need to kill
Ooh.
enough enemies for that guy to spawn. There's also a bunch of these little guys.
What?
I think that's number 6. I think that's number 6. I've never seen that one before. Yeah, but these little guys are really annoying. They come flying across the room trying to kick you. It's really hard to parry. There's the guy. Now we can just leave. So now we have to escape. This section is actually really hard because there's going to be cars that are popping out of the ground. That car in particular is known as a... Whoa. Okay, I saved it. That car in particular is known as a drop kicker. If he gets ahead of me, he can start dropping mines behind him. And I don't want to blow up. So I try to stay ahead of him as much as I can.
That's big Mario Kart energy right there. Just dropping banana peels in front of other cars.
And there's going to be another one coming up right here. I'm going to try to get ahead of it. This one's a lot harder than the other one. You can see he's dropping down those mines. Okay. I'm going to take this guy. Goodbye. I just need to stay ahead of these. I can use my last thunder boon on this guy, and if I counted correctly, jump please. Yep, we get that challenge, and we are at. And we're fine. Our fail theme level 10 means that if we get one more legend rank, we will be at Gas Guzzler, which is the final legend rank we need. And we automatically get one more challenge. So we can actually skip Griffa for the second time, which is really nice. And that saves like 50 seconds not having to go to him. We build that last project, and now we can go back to the Outcrier, who's the main guy here at Gastown. And that stands with this. As soon as that dialogue's over, I can then fast travel over to Pink Eyes, and now we're going to make our way to our first and only death run of the game. Death runs are really cool. They're just races that you can do. The one that we're going to be doing is known as Barrel Bash. So there's going to be a bunch of explosive barrels throughout the track that we're going to have to hit. Convoy here. Let me just... That's a lot of cars.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Their lead truck. It carries a great and powerful artifact on its hood. It would serve us well to wield.
Another cool thing about Death Run that's saved a lot of runs for me is that whenever you complete one, you also get a Griffa token. So that will be our last one that we get. We're just going to be driving there, so if you have any announcements.
Absolutely. Yeah, folks, remember that if you want to check out the Season 4 schedule, you can head on over to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix and check that out for an in-depth look at this week's runs. You can also use !schedule in Twitch chat if you want to take a look at the runs we have coming up for this week.
This guy is starting to worry me a little bit. I don't know how he's faster than me. I'm almost there, though. Just one last turn.
Race Master Crosshair rules here. You dare and ruffle his feathers. He's the one to see about fighters. But beware. All come here to race, knowing they risk. Oh.
And the whole reason that we're doing this race in the first place is to have Tenderloin join our team for a little bit. And we're going to be using her in the next mission. Also a really cool thing, invisible ladder.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why. Just it's consistent. Alright. So this is the death run. Immediately I'm going to be turning over here. And I can take a little nice shortcut off the cliff and get ahead of everyone. And these barrels that I'm going to be bashing through are pretty annoying. Okay, 2 of them didn't spawn. That's interesting. I've never seen that before.
Oh, that's like the 7th one. We're gonna have to get an actual tally after this is over with.
But yeah, these are really annoying, and if you go to, like, at a weird angle at them, they can just get stuck inside of your car and flip you all sorts of ways.
Lovely.
So I'm gonna be using my handbrake like right before to try to reduce that. Kind of just knock them off like that instead. Uh-oh.
Ooh. It's fine.
That could have been worse.
They kind of work like checkpoints, right? Like if you miss a set of barrels, you have to go back.
Yeah, you have to hit all of them in the correct order. Just weave through this tiny little... I'm also like setting a bunch of traps. There's like tripwires on the ground that are throwing other exploding barrels behind me, but I'm in the front by so much. I'm sure you can see the map. I don't have to worry about them at all. Across here. And we're almost done.
Oh, you're gonna have a lot of time left.
Yeah, in order to get the Griffin token, you have to do it in under a certain time limit. You can see the marking where the Griffin token is.
Right.
And we still have like 20 seconds left. And we got Gas Guzzler. And now we will just warp back and recruit Tenderloin.
Let's go recruit our fighter. Get into the gas town race.
And if we wanted to take a break, this would be the perfect time to do it.
Oh, perfect, because yeah, we like just crossed the 2-hour mark. That's excellent. So yeah, folks, we're gonna do another wellness break. So this is your chance to get up, stretch your legs, grab a snack, grab some water, because you got to make sure you hydrate. And we'll be back in just a little bit with more Mad Max. See you soon. Folks, welcome back to Crosshair. We are going into the final stretch of maximum madness with Plaid. So Plaid, whenever you want to take us through the rest of the wasteland, count us down.
All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. So all the challenges that we did before and basically everything that we did before all led up to this one mission, Mortal Enemy. It is essentially a boss rush. So first, we have our car combat. Tenderloin is with us. We're going to be going for strat here where we just continuously fired Thunderpoons against Stankum. We're going to be weaving in between all the other cars, trying not to hit them. Immediately fire. We're going to slow down. He's also going to be dropping mines, of course. And we're pretty good, so... The first part is the hard part. Now we're kind of just waiting for our Thunderpoon to recharge. He's pushing a car this whole way.
I was about to say, why are there 2 health bars?
I've never seen that before.
Yay, that's like the 14th one we've had.
Okay, here's Tenderloin. So I can't attack Tenderloin directly. I need to wait for her to attack me, and then I can parry. And I'm trying to manipulate her to do... I'm almost dead. I'm trying to manipulate the distance between... Wow. That's pretty incredible. I'm trying to manipulate the distance between me and her so that she will do the attack that I want. Because I want her to do her fast attack. She has 2 different attacks. She has this attack, which is the fast attack, and then she'll have one where she kind of spins around. So. I just need to not die here. Nice. That last hit there is entirely random. I went for it and got it. Okay. Now we have Grotus. We do get our health refill, which is also really nice. So we're just going to be picking up a bunch of weapons and doing a bunch of damage to him. As at certain health intervals, he's going to be switching into like a charging phase. So as soon as we see the health stop, I'm getting pretty unlucky with these guys. Okay, there we go. We see the health stop. Now we can camp over here. Right from the charge, blow all the way. He missed. I've never seen that before.
Oh my god, that's like the 50th
He missed
one.
again. He missed again. There we go. That's incredible. I think I'm shooting for 10. 10, never seen it before. I think I'm at 9.
I think we're up to like 82 at this point, but...
This is an interesting run, to say the least. Okay, his health stopped again. We can just come over here. Away from the charge. Hopefully he actually hits it this time. Go out of the way. Okay. There we go.
Nice prize. Big Chief. Get at it. We've still going deeper. And there's no turning back.
Making our way back. Nice roll animation. Upgrading my ammo belt there, so now I can hold more ammo. This allows us to get 2 shifts there instead of 1. We're going to be using that in a coming boss fight. So, the same thing essentially. We just get a bunch of weapons, start hammering on. And then after a certain amount of time, he's going to spawn some enemies, and we can use that to build our Fury meter and hopefully... Okay, that's a really annoying thing that you can do. It's entirely random. You just get stuck in this animation where you do absolutely 0 damage and it takes like 15 seconds. I'm exaggerating. But it's really slow and I hate it. Ow. Oh, he's so close. There we go.
Nice.
He needed one more hit. All right, that was a mortal enemy.
I gotta find it. Make sure the car is safe.
So this next mission is the Big Chief. We basically just want to make the ultimate vehicle, and once you see the Big Chief, you'll understand why we want it. But we just need to activate Chum's dialogue there and immediately leave him
Dog's
behind.
in concubine. She'll know. She'll know where it is.
It's also annoying. This is Gastown. Technically, still, we're just like underneath it, but it also means that we can't like do half of our movement options. So we can't run, can't roll. We're kind of just jogging around.
Scrotus is turning.
So if we're on some downtime, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So I did a little prowling, I did a little research, and a run that stands in great contrast to you running this. You also run Wii Sports.
Yeah.
I gotta know the story there. How you have, because like I think I've got a pretty wide split between my two biggest differences in runs. This seems like a bigger gap than those two.
Yeah. I started speedrunning Wii Sports back in 2014.
Oh wow.
I was essentially the first runner to do it. Oh, I shot the wrong guy. But yeah, I've just been speedrunning that game on and off for over a decade at this point.
My goodness.
It's been really fun. Awesome community as well.
And then just casually moseyed your way over to Mad Max.
Yeah. I've done a lot of speedruns.
If they share anything, it's RNG.
Yeah. Both are very well known for their RNG segments. Maybe that's why I run them. Maybe I secretly just love RNG.
It's nice when it goes your way.
It's been going all right so far. Wow, I was in the air, flying kicked him, and still was alive. That's impressive.
Get it down and get out.
Yeah, we just need to grab the fuel for the controller thing. So we can lower. But yeah, that is the Big Chief right there, this huge thing. We're gonna be driving that in about 30 seconds. I have opinions on it.
Ooh, hot takes.
I don't even know if they're hot takes.
With how much fire we've seen in this game, everything's a hot take at this point.
And we'll be seeing a lot more fire.
Let's get this thing to the hunchback.
This is what the Big Chief can do. Yeah, we can just blow fire.
My
We have like a
God.
double-sided flamethrower on it. Yeah, that's really cool. It also does a bunch of damage, so if I like poke a car, it'll explode. So neat little skip gear to cut across the road. This is as you can see there.
Excellent.
If you think that the scrap car controls bad, this is 100 times worse. It takes so long to stop and turn and do anything.
This is the Avalanche Studios driving I'm used to.
Boy. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. I shouldn't speak too soon. They're still chasing me. Never mind. They give up.
You better be here.
Someone in chat said this belongs in a Twisted Metal game.
Where you come from? Come we if you want.
So the person that we talked to for that mission was Hope. And the next mission, In It for Glory, as the name might suggest, is about her daughter Glory. She is trapped inside the Underdunes, and we have to save her. So that's how we're going to do it.
Car ain't done.
Yeah, only a few tweaks now.
Need 2 big fuel tanks to go in the back. Then drive across the plains.
Pretty important story thing that's happening right now in the dialogue. Max is essentially telling Chumbucket that he's going to be replacing him with a bunch of fuel. And so obviously Chum, thinking that we're this like angel, is having second thoughts.
The sooner we find this old man,
And essentially
I should probably get back to the track.
We only have like 3 missions left, I think. Do you count this?
I'm sorry?
Like 3 missions left, right? If you count this one?
Yeah. This is the third to last mission.
They definitely put all the boss fights near the end.
Yep, we are going to be doing 3 straight boss fights.
You did say boss rush, so.
Deep in the gloom of their horrible tunnels, I'd wager.
We think that Glory right now is in one of the big sites, which are like these holes in the wall.
wait here.
Whoa.
Keep alert.
Understood.
Ladder.
Also, if I can get this strat, that'd be cool.
Aw.
If you do like the perfect roll there, you can land, but it's like impossible.
This is falling apart.
As I was saying before, Chumbucket is having a bunch of regret and worry about our loyalty to the magnum opus, which is the car.
Fine. Stay with the car.
And so right here, he hears a bunch of noises and he leaves us.
Very good.
Here and wow, that is a lot of debris.
Gotta go deeper if I want to find these diglings.
That's why we got the flashlight.
Yeah. Might as well if we have it.
Yeah, fair.
Nice little triple shot we can do there. Sets it up perfectly when you load that gun. You can hit 3 of the enemies. 2 of them died. Wow. We're just gonna be
Let's
exploring
keep looking for the child.
here, investigating these dig sites.
So, it's one of 3.
So there's 3 dig sites that we have to investigate. Or there's 3 dig sites that we can investigate. We only have to investigate 2 of them. This one, we can do a cool little... Oop,
Nice.
get the back guy. Went for the double kill. We'll just beat him up. And we only have to do 2 of them. That one is pretty quick. There's only 3 enemies.
Better keep looking.
And
Gotta be one of these.
can get a double kill there. And then the other one is right next to us. And it has no enemies, so we can just go in and out. After this, we'll hear a noise. I can kind of jump into that noise to carry some of my momentum.
Whole place caved in.
If I just squeeze right past this, into this like mummy's tomb, I guess it's an ice cream toy, but I think it's funnier to think that it's a mummy's tomb.
Through here.
This is Glory.
Hi, Glory. You just now have a child in your hands.
Yeah. Unfortunately, as you can see, children are very slow.
You know how to get out of here?
No way out.
Children are bad speedrunners, confirmed. I see what you mean. Like, if you could find a way to skip having to walk slowly, you'd save a lot of time here.
We don't even go that far, and it's like 40 seconds.
Oh, goodness.
Hakeem, if you want to explain this boss fight.
Unfortunately, we can't just leave.
I'll stay.
Gotta fight off some of these buzzards. That's a pretty annoying fight, actually. There's the main boss there, but he has a bunch of minions. And it's not as easy as just killing the minions because they actually respawn.
Oh, good grief.
So the strategy here is to kill some of them. You want to just leave like a few so that they're not really bugging you.
Ooh.
And you can kind of go after the main guy. And then at the end, you just have to clean up those. But even if you do everything correctly, you can still get unlucky and the boss can actually kill its own minions. So there's a little luck there. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep just a few of them alive. But these big like mob fights are always tricky. Going pretty well though.
Ooh.
Oh, the dodge roll.
That was slick.
Nice.
Just wailing on this dude. Let's go.
And we do still have to kill the minions, unfortunately. Uh-oh.
Oh, health bar.
No, it's fine. What could go wrong?
Do like when the
Nothing
camera
ever goes
pushes
wrong
in.
in Mad Max.
Are they gone?
Oh yeah, no. Everything has gone completely right so far in this run.
Yeah.
It's gonna heal up a little bit. That's why I grabbed that safety water earlier.
Ah, gotcha.
Now we have to very, very slowly put Glory back into the car. Also, don't look at the spikes here.
Oh no.
Yeah, please don't impale the child on the car.
Yeah, she's fine.
He like very gently closes the car door, and I'm like over here slamming my own car shut.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They made that animation as slow as they possibly
Yep,
did.
they did.
But now we have our own drop kicker. We can drop our own mines.
Nice.
It's gonna be pretty important though, but we have to escape the dungeon first. Pretty tricky
No, Daddy.
to get around. There's also a bunch of really weird collision.
Using your fan.
Seems to be fine.
Smart. But why the underdog?
I'm gonna skip
Dad
this.
has a scratchy map. A safe place with food.
Ooh, ooh.
When we came, the buzzer was already there.
Yeah, we're fine.
One man was killed.
I've had it happen before where I've gotten stuck between that door and had to reset.
Oh, geez.
So it can always go worse.
That was pretty smooth overall, though.
We just gotta escape these guys. Our goal is to get in front of them so we can just drop the mines on them. Works, I guess. These are also drop kicker cars as well, so they're gonna try to drop their own mines on me. Just gotta make sure that. Okay, this guy's trying to jump or something, I guess. There we go. We're good. And now we just have to drive all the way back to Deep Fryer. This is the longest drive in the game, and it's not even close.
Oh, geez.
So, if you got announcements, you can probably say a couple.
Yeah, folks. As if you missed the beginning of the run earlier, as a reminder, Back to Black 2025, the upgrade to UBAF, will be live February 6th through the 9th here on the Games Done Quick Twitch channel, benefiting Race Forward. You can catch the action and support an incredible cause. Type !BTB in chat to see the event schedule, and if you want to find out more about the All Black speedrunning community, type !BAF in Twitch chat. And if you're crafty, prize submissions are open from now until February 1st. So if you want to submit a prize for Back to Black 2025, you have until February 1st to do so.
Close.
A little bit, yeah.
Are you going to stay with me and my mom?
I was trying to find more ways of making the joke about you're dropping banana peels for the other Nintendo characters. now that you can drop all these mines.
No.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that this is the only time that we are able to get this vehicle, because there's some really cool movement things that you can do. There was something that was found where if you drop a mine like next to a wall in a very particular way, you can use that mine to launch the car.
Oh, nice.
And if we were able to get this in other areas, it could be useful.
Man, this is why games like this need an actual official New Game Plus mode for exactly this reason.
Yeah.
Where is it? Gone.
Yeah, Chum Bucket is gone. And there's only one place that he could be.
Never should have trusted others. Too close now.
We do get this car as temporary, which is pretty cool because it has 3 nitros instead of the 2 that we normally get.
Also spins out easily, it looks like.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Again, this is the Avalanche Studios driving I'm used to.
Okay. So here we're coming up on the last Thinkum fight. It is also probably the hardest fight in the entire run.
Good luck.
So that's Stinkum. We're going to be trying to...
Whoa. Yeah, his AI is really smart. If you try to target him with the shotgun, he just moves out of the way.
Oh, good
So,
grief.
ideally, you can line up the enemies like Vlad's doing, and if you target the person behind them and shoot at them, some of the bullets will hit Stanko. And because we're so under leveled, like our melee hits do so little damage. So getting like any shotgun bullets at all is gonna help you tremendously.
I was gonna say you can kind of see his health bar go down if you like zoom in real close.
Yeah, you count the pixels.
Like I think the pixels are moving, kinda.
I'm trying to line these guys up, and they're not really cooperating right now. There we go.
Nice, good shot.
So earlier I did upgrade my shotgun to the second one, and that's actually very important for this fight because that tiny little bit of extra damage puts Stankum into a slightly longer stagger animation if you hit him just right, which means that during that stagger animation, you can just go up to him and then repeatedly use the shotgun. Unfortunately, I didn't get it there, so we're just gonna have to do it. We're supposed to do it.
It's a crazy strat. You save like 2 minutes or something.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. It's really, really difficult. And unfortunately, this fight is not like the Tenderloin fight where I can manipulate the types of attacks he does. I just have to hope that he does the attack that I can parry. So if I don't get that strat, then it's just all up to RNG.
Sucks. It's a time waster.
And the speed of his attacks change every single time, so it's also just really hard to react to and get those perfect parries.
Mediocre.
Just standing there.
I know, I hit me. Oh wow, this is
Marathon luck.
not what I really was hoping for.
AI, man.
At least you can like chunk him pretty well once he actually cooperates.
This might be enough.
What?
Oh, no way.
There you go.
Okay, so fun fact, about 30 minutes before, like 45 minutes before this run started, I found a brand new strat that saves 15 seconds, and this is it. Before we would do this dialogue skip, but we can actually just drive off the cliff here. And this skips the dialogue and will, it skips the dialogue and also progresses us in the mission and also teleports us back to Jeet. So we have full ammo for the last mission of the game. We already normally teleport to Jeets already. So it's just, it's really awesome that worked. And it was found less than an hour before this show started.
Excellent. Oh, that's so good. You literally saw it here first, folks.
Sir, please, where are we going? No, Shay, come back here. Please, Shay, let's go somewhere else.
Never mind.
Anywhere. There's nothing for us here. Please.
Okay, so I need to purposefully wait on this cutscene because if I don't, then everything breaks here and this next glitch doesn't work. So if I drive Chum off the cliff and then I just start punching this rock, all of Chum's dialogue will be skipped and all of mine will also be skipped.
I must.
So you see, I must.
Wow.
And then he doesn't even get out of breath in that last one. And that saves like 45 seconds.
Amazing.
We are about to start our final mission of the game. It's really exciting.
You gotta wonder
This
how
one's
people-
also very difficult. And
Oh, yeah.
kills a lot of runs.
always lovely when the final boss fight kills runs like that.
Yep. Yeah, if you want to start explaining this, Kiwi.
Yeah. There's going to be the main land mover. There's this huge vehicle that he's going to have to destroy. And along with it are a bunch of these cars. And you can see there's some numbers above the little health bar there. That's the armor level. And so Plaid's going to take out the zero level armor cars first, so that what we do later doesn't waste bullets on those. I believe he's going to try to get ahead of everyone here, kind of put some distance between him and the rest of the cars. And basically the play is you're going to take out the sniper and try to pick these cars off. But it is really precise. Of course it's right at the end of the run. But I think you have 7 bullets in there.
Yeah.
So, and you just gotta hit the car once.
You have to aim for the tire as it's moving.
Yeah. Nice.
The only thing you know how. Kill him.
Let's go.
Body blow.
Whoop.
Now we can just take care of the rest of them. And gotta catch back up to the land mover. Oh, he's still going?
My goodness.
So, when he eventually gets up there, the land mover is like a armored vehicle with a bunch of gas tanks inside. So he's gonna have to pull the doors off with the harpoon and to reveal the gas tank. And then you just gotta blow them up. That's just gonna get the. Oh,
I was wondering why you were driving toward that.
I was paying so much attention to the other vehicle.
I didn't even notice that. Crazy.
I was literally like, he's gonna run into that thing. Then sure enough.
All right, we're coming
That
up
went very
on
well, actually.
the end of the game here. This is the last minute or so. Is this last fight? And there's Chum.
Rest in peace.
No, we killed Chum.
All right, this fight is really, really quick. I just needs to hit 2 of these thunder sticks.
Yeah, on the last hit, it will be time.
Yeah, as soon as that second one blows up the car, we're done.
We will be ready.
Whenever he decides to turn around.
Yeah.
There we go. Wow. Chunked him.
Oh,
It
yeah.
does a lot of damage. And then this next hit will be time.
If he'll turn.
Oh, no. And he clipped you, too.
You got it.
It's fine.
You created him, made him what he is. And he is a murderer.
There we go.
Hey, let's go. Well done.
Thank you.
So yeah,
I win
any shout outs you want to
way
give?
better than
or-
that. Yeah, I'll tab out. I don't. You guys don't need to see this cutscene, so
Yeah,
gross.
it's a little.
Oh, a little
gory.
sad.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to the whole Mad Max community. There's been a bunch of people putting in work, a bunch of people modding the game, finding new strats, reverse engineering, a bunch of stuff that's helped us. We have practice tools now. We have like no clip and like position saving, position loading, a bunch of stuff like that. So shout out to them. Shout out Spicy Tacos, one of the other runners of this game. Shout out Kiwi here for commentating. He doesn't even run this game, but
I played like half of it.
And shout out him for sure. And yeah, shout out Dangerous as well for inviting me on. This has been a bunch of fun.
Oh, well, it was my pleasure to have you on. This was a really fun run. I'm actually really glad that I picked it out of the list and hit you up for it, because it was a lot of fun. I had a blast watching this, literally and figuratively. So this was awesome. Yeah, folks, be sure to go follow Plied823 here on Twitch. And with that, thank you again both for being here to show the runoff and to commentate it. And folks, all good things must come to an end, and so too must it be that Crosshair comes to an end tonight. However, GDQ Hotfix is not over. That's another good thing, but it's not over yet, because coming up next is Speedruns from the Crypt. So stick around for some spoopy speedruns, especially the first run, because the first run is DE Cosmic, and that's my boy. So stick around for DE Cosmic's run. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode of Crosshair. No, it's a long time, but I am going to call on you all to come back for it. It is your honor, and it is your duty. Let you piece that one together. And with that said, folks, as always, no matter what your dreams, goals, or hopes are in this world, always keep them in your crosshair. We'll see you next time.